In the context of the socio-economic integration of young people, the government has put in place several projects which has gone a long way to make young Cameroonians stable in their own domain of competency. One of which is the Special 3 Years Youth Plan, abbreviated PTS, which the main objective is to facilitate young people's socio-economic integration and also to accelerate their integration through the various axes, that is, agriculture, digital economy, technological innovation, and craft. Within this procedure, the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Civic Education has put into place several projects for the socio-economic integration of youth. Young people were able to exhibit their businesses at the Socio-Economic Opportunity Fair stands organized during the Youth Onzien 2024.
Amongst the 3-year Special Youth Plan, we equally had the biometric card that was equally put in place, and the biometric card was there to make sure that the youth equally have access to social facility at reduced rate. And by 2021, more than 50,000 youth had already benefited from the biometric card. And concerning the 3-year Special Youth Plan itself, more than 12,000 youth had already benefited. And amongst some of the opportunity in 2019, the head of state, His Excellency President Paul Biya, also longed to have youth that are connected to their sphere at even international level.
The owner of Santa Art Creation is a young beneficiary of Peter's Jeune in the year 2020, and his project was based on traditional attires for the grass field, and he has been able to employ 3 young Cameroonians on his domain of competency, therefore reducing the rate of unemployment and also to valorize Cameroonians' culture.
My plan in the future, I want to promote our culture. I want to train our youth to work, to promote our culture, yes, to valorize our culture.
Still about the Special 3 Years Plan, beneficiaries explain that they are undergoing some difficulties in their areas of intervention. A practical example is the transformation of cocoa into chocolate and sometimes into cocoa butter. She explains that the price of a kilogram of cocoa has changed from 400 francs to 2,000 francs, making things very difficult for them to cope. Despite the challenges faced by this beneficial, she has been able to employ 2 youths thanks to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Civic Education.
I was financed by PTS in 2021, a project that I deposited in 2016, and after 5 years, I received financing, and the stages were as follows. I registered my document at the Multipurpose Youth Empowerment Center, Yaoundé 4, and my project was validated. We undergo several trainings, amongst which was REAMOS, an internship in different institutions.
The dominating project under the Socio-Economic Fair (PTS) has some rules and regulations that are to be respected by all beneficiaries. These include the amount of fundings that is free of charges and the amount that is refundable depending on the total sum involved in the project.
Concerning the range of funding of young people, we had funding that has 0 rate of interest, and we equally had funding that the youth had to pay some charges. However, all the funding that were below 0 to 1.5 million were considered as just government assistance. Those fundings were not to be reimbursed, but they were to make sure that those fundings are implemented. While fundings that were in between, 1.5 million to 25 million to 10 million are reimbursed with 0 interest rate. But from above 10 million to 25 million, the youth were to pay a charges of 3%.
The opportunities are open to all Cameroonians, especially during this period of Youth Onzième for the celebration of Youth Day 2024, under the theme Youth, Import Substitution, and Economic Patriotism for Cameroon's Development.
The reason for the socio-economic activity in the youth village is due to the head of state's vision to substitute importation. You are going to witness that we have young people who have been financed by the government. And all what you see with them, or all what they are exhibiting, is our local products, be it transformed or natural.
Thanks to the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Civic Education, the youths are able to acquire accurate information concerning the various steps they have to undergo for their socio-economic integration through the youth village, therefore making the future brighter for the youth.
Me a wandang bagal mo, ana wandang jang man jongo.